Hi there, I'm Simon Canton, and this is my review of Guardians of the Galaxy. So I just got back from watching it in the cinema, and I think it suffered a little from overhype, at least for me. Well, I saw the trailer. I forget it when the trailer came out. Maybe last year, maybe 6 months ago. I can't remember exactly. But like, it looked awesome. Like, it was just such a well-made trailer that the movie looked amazing. The movie itself is good. It's not bad. It's good. But it's a straight up action movie. There's not much depth there. The characters are interesting. They're all they're fairly one dimensional. There's not a lot of depth there. At least there wasn't for me. The most depth actually is in Chris Pratt's character. Um, who's called Peter Quill. And a lot of that was built from the performance of his younger counterpart, which I just looked up. Wyatt Oleff played young Peter Quill. He was phenomenal. He was really, really good. He's in the start. So the start of the movie. I won't spoil anything at all, but it starts with young Peter Quill on Earth, and then all the other stuff happens later. So it's kind of a little prologue or whatever. The characters are all interesting. They have each have a little quirk. Well, yeah. So there's Groot, who can only say "I am Groot." There's Rocket, who's a raccoon who's been genetically modified to be intelligent. There's I'm gonna look this up now. Let's see. There's Drax, who's a big muscle guy, and his quirk is that he doesn't understand metaphors and similes. And there's Zoe Saldana playing Gamora, and she's turned against her father or whatever. I don't. Anyway, so other than that, there's little bits of humor that I did laugh, but not belly laughs, like just like chuckles here and there. The action is good, but there's only so much explosions you can kind of enjoy before it gets a little tedious. As I say, this movie is good. Like, I'm kind of pointing at the bad sides of it. It's not a bad movie. It's a good movie. It's just that it was kind of portrayed, at least for me, like it was going to be this amazing, intricate sci-fi epic thing, and it's, I'd say, on the same kind of level as Last Starfighter and stuff like that. It's kind of fun action movie that you might forget about within a year, kind of thing. It's certainly, in terms of comic book movies, it's not The Dark Knight. It's not. It's not. It's more like Iron Man 1 kind of level. Uh, so there's some funny bits and a lot of action, but nothing that you kind of like. I wouldn't see myself watching it twice necessarily. Yeah, I even like my kid. I just went on my own, so my kids might want to see it. I probably wouldn't watch it with them, even if we rented it or had it on Netflix or whatever. Um, so it was enjoyable. I give it 4 stars out of 5. I'd say it's worth watching. It's worth. I like the trailer got me to go to the cinema, and I'd go to the cinema maybe once or twice a year. So it was a very well made trailer. The problem being that it then overhypes the movie itself. Um, yeah, there's not much else to say. The emotional depth that comes from Chris Pratt's character at least gives something more. Like, you can kind of see a level below that where they could have gone below the surface a little bit more, and it would have had more to it. Um, yeah, not too much more to say. The 4 stars out of 5. I'd say go and see it if you're into sci-fi and action movies, but don't expect anything mind blowing. Just expect a standard action movie. Thanks for watching.